Get ready for the action, because we are diving straight into the drama surrounding Bills wide receiver Keon Coleman. He just spoke to the media for the first time since the offseason began, and he is laying down the truth about the comments made about him last season. We break down what this means for his future and the pressure he's facing right now. Showing him running drills during practice and his candid statements about needing to prove himself, despite past inconsistencies and the high expectations from team owner Terry Pegula. And finally, we shift gears to an under-the-radar story, the fascinating profile of Buffalo Bills UDFA Wande Owens. This former Yale and New Hampshire product is an electric athlete, and we investigate why the Bills might be holding on to him, looking at his explosive stats and the potential impact he could have on the defensive unit this season. Stay with us for more. Wide receiver Keon Coleman addressed media questions regarding comments made about him following his tenure with the team, marking his first direct comments since the offseason began. Coleman appeared energized by the recent challenges, stating that the difficult offseason has ignited a fire within him. The conversation arose after comments made during a press conference concerning the decision to relieve coach Sean McDermott of his head coaching duties. During that session, Bills owner Terry Pegula reportedly intervened, defending general manager Brandon Beane when Beane was about to answer a question about the draft selection of Coleman. Pegula asserted that while Beane might not have been Coleman's initial choice, he ultimately drafted him due to pressure from the coaching staff, stating, "I'm not saying Brandon wouldn't have drafted him, but he wasn't his next choice. That was Brandon Beane being a team player and taking advice of his coaching staff." This statement immediately sparked speculation among observers about internal team dynamics and Coleman's standing. Following off-season team activities, Coleman spoke with reporters, directly confronting the comments from Pegula and addressing his performance last season. When asked about his motivation, Coleman emphasized his commitment, declaring, "My job is to put my cleats on, strap them up, and prove my work ethic." Analysts suggest this sentiment indicates a strong drive to prove doubters wrong, fueling optimism for his future contributions to the team. Buffalo Bills wide receiver Keon Coleman has delivered a candid assessment of his 2025 season, labeling it as an A and expressing frustration over performance. Speaking to Bleacher Report reporters on Tuesday, Coleman stated that being benched for 4 games was unacceptable, though he acknowledged the season ended with a touchdown. He emphasized that he does not require self-motivation, asserting, "I know what I'm here to do and know what I'm capable of doing." Coleman's statistics for the second year of his career, 38 catches for 404 yards and 4 touchdowns, fell short of the production the Bills anticipated when he was selected with the number 33 overall pick in the 2024 NFL Draft. Furthermore, he noted instances of being a healthy scratch and being a non-factor for extended periods, despite recording a playoff touchdown against the Denver Broncos. Looking ahead, Coleman faces immense pressure for the 2026 campaign, calling it a make-or-break season. "If you might not be here, simple as that. I know what I'm capable of. So if I fall anything short of that, I'm doing myself a disservice and my team," he declared. Adding to the external pressure, team owner Terry Pegula publicly blamed then-fired coach Sean McDermott for the Coleman draft selection while defending general manager Brandon Beane. This situation could potentially serve as a catalyst for the Florida State product, who is competing for a spot as the team's second wide receiver alongside Joshua Palmer, Khalil Shakir, and Mecole Hardman Jr. The acquisition of DJ Moore this offseason is expected to create opportunities for Coleman and other receivers, providing a potential pathway for him to thrive in his critical upcoming season. Buffalo Bills receiver Keon Coleman is entering a critical juncture in his career, viewing his third season as a make-or-break opportunity to prove himself. Speaking following a voluntary minicamp session in Orchard Park, New York, Coleman expressed a stark mentality. "If you're bad, you might not be here. Simple as that. I know what I'm capable of. So if I fall anything short of that, I'm doing myself a disservice and my team." Coleman has been candid about past inconsistencies, acknowledging flaws and performance dips, including a significant drop in production last season to 38 catches for 404 yards. His motivation stems from a desire to put his potential on display, stating, "It's time to put it all together. Potential things, I don't really care to hear them. It's time for me to just put it out there on the field." The pressure has been mounting, highlighted by past scrutiny. Coleman drew the attention of team owner Terry Pegula during a mid-January news conference regarding the decision to fire coach Sean McDermott. When questioned about his development, Pegula noted that while Brandon Beane did not select Coleman as his immediate next choice, the coaching staff had advocated for him as the Bills' top draft pick in 2024. Coleman responded to the public criticism by emphasizing his professionalism and focus on action over words. "I'm a professional, man. I really don't have a reaction to it. Words are one thing, actions are another. I'm still here," he asserted, indicating his commitment to the Buffalo Bills despite external doubts. Despite the challenges, General Manager Brandon Beane has reportedly rejected all trade offers for Coleman, maintaining belief in his future with the team. Coleman has also indicated he does not see a need to engage further with Pegula. Looking ahead, the Bills organization aims to establish Coleman as one of their top 3 receivers, alongside Khalil Shakir and veteran DJ Moore. His competition includes Joshua Palmer, returning specialist Mecole Hardman, and rookie Skylar Bell. Head coach Joe Brady, who previously served as the offensive coordinator, offered support, stating that Coleman understands the role but must focus solely on execution. "All he can control is doing what he's doing moving forward and not putting any pressure on himself. Just go out there, run routes, do your job, block in the running game, and just upholding that standard every single day." A young, former UDFA, Wande Owens, is emerging as a compelling under-the-radar story within the Buffalo Bills roster. While the author did not scout any members of the 2026 UDFA class prior to the draft, Owens stands out as the only Bills UDFA scouted before the 2025 draft, positioning him as a key player to watch, especially as the NFL enters a slow period. The author notes that Owens has demonstrated explosive athletic traits, highlighted by impressive performance metrics from his 2025 Pro Day workout. At 511 and 205 pounds, his 40-yard dash time of 4.58 seconds places him in the 41st percentile, and his vertical leap of 43 inches is in the 98th percentile, signaling elite athleticism. Although Owens did not see regular season action as a rookie, he appeared in 2 preseason games in August, where he made 5 tackles on 45 snaps, 2 of which were stops. In coverage, he allowed 2 catches for 18 yards and a touchdown without a pass breakup or interception, suggesting he needs further development in coverage skills. The Bills' special teams unit is undergoing changes, with the re-signing of Sam Franklin Jr. and Joe Andreessen, contrasting with the departure of Reggie Gilliam and other key players. This shift suggests abundant special teams opportunities for the 2026 iteration of the team. The author believes Owens has a strong opportunity to make an impact during minicamp, training camp, and preseason on 4th down, aiming to secure a role as an insurance option at safety, nickelback, or linebacker. Owens is currently considered the favorite under-the-radar story for the Bills, and the author plans to monitor his progress closely throughout the summer leading into the regular season.